Hello folks, Killface of Baylor here. We are fighting the necromancer on Epona. I'm here with both my supervisor and my brother, so if you hear us talking, that's what's going on. And I did show up late to this, so I won't be rolling, but if I can, I will stick around for the rolling so that you can see how it goes. Alright, so I'm over here on this bridge because every now and then these ghosts are going to try and get by, and when they do, my job is to shoot them and to convince them to not go over to where the necromancer can draw life from them, or to where they can attack the DPS that can actually reach Necro. The reason that mages are good for this sort of thing is skills like Ice Blast, where I can damage several of these things at once. Again, I'm not super good at this raid, but hopefully that'll help. See that that area of effect heal? Well, Necro can do kind of the reverse of that, where he steals life from anyone that happens to be close to him. So we stay up here on this bridge, but the problem is if we go too far this way, then all the ghosts on the other side see us and aggro, and then hundreds of them come across at the same time, or at least that's what it feels like. So we got to stay down here, but a little bit out of the range. Now, if we can, right, we do want to throw skills at Necro, but we also want to run away as much as we can. Notice that my skills have different ranges, and notice I'm not autoing. That's going to make a difference, right? So I'm going to run in and shoot. Now run away, run away, run away, run away. There we go. Good grief. I have to make sure not to stay in a range where I can get easily damaged really by the area of effect lifesteal, which is basically marked by where the bridge is, or at least that's the easy way to keep track of it, right? Stay on the bridge, and things should be good. Okay. That skeletal guardian. No, I'm not okay with that. Okay. I really need to turn off filter other players, but I haven't yet. So for any of you who didn't know, that's here, and then in gameplay there is a filter other players. That basically means that we're going to not be able to click players anymore except through the group. For any of you who may have been at this raid and are angry at me, I'm not rolling, so sorry I'm not doing a great job, but I'm trying to film a boss and play it at the same time, which I'm bad at, so sorry, I'm just helping where I can, and hopefully giving people a bit of a peek into the sorts of things. Uh-oh, that's bad. Run, 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 run. When you start to see orange text, that's a skill you have to pay attention to, and you want to be far back for. Rangers are going to be the main people getting a Necro kill. They're also going to be the main ones even attacking Necro because of their range. They can often avoid the normal pitfalls of melee DPS or even mages. Oh, good grief, that got evaded. That's a bummer. Where Necro can actually hit you, right? Everything's getting evaded right now. That's ridiculous. I need to go ahead and turn some of these things on. That thing has got to die. This is not acceptable. All right. There we go. So anyway, as you can see, Necro is about dead. Or actually dead? Actually dead. There we go. And yeah, now we will either gather at the Laystone, or we will gather here most of the time. We will go back to the Laystone. But the tank is saying drops here. The tank always runs the drops, unless there's some sort of weird special circumstances, and normally that just makes things a lot cleaner. I won't be rolling, but if I were to try and roll, it would only be on mage drops. You got to see the drops listed there. I'm going to stay dead for the moment, right? So we have a dagger, 2 rings of corruption, and a touch brace. If I'm not mistaken, the corruption rings are druid totem rings, although I could be wrong. Yeah, so 3 druid, 1 rogue. And that means that... Oh, I was wrong. They're nature's magic, not totem. That means that I wouldn't have anything to roll for anyway. And as much as it looks like the tank said to stay here, everyone appears to be gone. So we will at least go to the Laystone. Right, nearest Laystone is where the drops are hosted, if they're going to be hosted here. And I just want to be present for this so you can see the way that it works. Oh, look at that. So Broof is my brother, who I've mentioned a couple of times before. There were a couple of requests to do videos with him. I'm not rolling, but basically all of these are either rogues or druids rolling. Although I don't know if Necro is class call, I'll have to go check again. If it's class call, then it can be rogues or anyone who called rogue at the beginning of the raid before we started. But I think this is specifically druids and rangers this time. Maybe I thought I saw something in the rules making some differentiations for a couple of bosses. For instance, I don't think Bloodthorn is class call. I think you actually have to be present with the class you want at Bloodthorn, although I could be wrong. You know, I'm not certain of that. And you can see they're rolling for particular things, right? So now this is rogues rolling on the dagger, and you can see that these are rogues. Some of these are obvious by their name, some of them aren't. And then the druids roll. This helps keep it separate. And basically, whoever rolls high on the druids is going to get their first pick, and then the next person gets their next pick, and the next person gets their next pick. Because there were only three rolls here, everyone's actually going to win something. But basically, Snoopy will get first place because of that 84 roll. And yeah, so there's only the 3, right? And then Akilo, I don't know whose name that is. Akilois or something like that got second, and then last place was that 60. By the way, the first time I ever showed up to a boss in Epona, I rolled a 99. It was wrong. It was an open roll to a raid boss, and I still managed to get 3rd place and won a 40 armor ring. It was amazing. Rolled a 99, got complete garbage. So, yeah, that can happen. Sometimes, you know, you show up to your first Frong ever and win a Void Firestorm Skull, like someone I talked to when I first got here, and sometimes you show up to your first one ever and you roll a 99 and get garbage. So, and if you're wondering how I can roll a 99 and get 3rd, there's a couple of different ways, but the way it happened for me was someone rolled a 100, they got first, 2 of us rolled a 99, and then the other guy rolled a 99 again when we had to re-roll. So, yeah, that was rough. And I rolled, I don't know, a 60 or 28 or something unimportant and low. So, anyway, there's a look at Boss on Epona. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Alright, have a good day.